Ron and stuff. Yesterday, or published a video yesterday about upgrading to Windows 11 24H2, which was a major upgrade from the prior Windows 11. And in my case, I had jimmied an old Windows 10 computer to Windows 11, ignoring the minimum requirements for Windows 11 of TMP and whatever it was at the hardware level that my hardware does not have because it's too old. So I had Windows 11 on my computer and it was fine for a year. It would take updates automatically, and but with the release of 24H2, it didn't automatically download it. When I went to do update, it said I can't do it. So I looked around how to figure out how to do it, and there was a way which that basically you downloaded Windows 11 ISO and then install it, and I found out that that works. It does work okay. Okay, but what I also found out was that in 24H2, Windows and their Microsoft and their wisdom decided for file sharing to turn off, if you will, guest no username password sharing. If you wanted to share files over a local network, which is what I do, you had to use a username and password to get into another set of shared files on some other computer on your network. I have 6 on my network, and I just want to share the data among all of them. I might create something on computer 1 and I want to use it on computer 3, and I don't want to use a thumb drive to translate it. I just want to send it over the Ethernet local area network I have. It's not a Wi-Fi network, it's an Ethernet network. So I don't have the privacy concerns that Windows seems to be so much about. Anyway, my video yesterday was about getting 24H on it, and the discovery that they had turned off the easy wee peasy file share mechanism that I had been using. So searching around, I came up with 2 steps that you need to take, and you can get back to no username password login and share files again across your local area network, in my case Ethernet. Okay, so in this video I'm going to attempt to go over and try to do it on the screen so you can see the steps that I'm taking as I do them. And this will be part 1 of 24H, fixing file sharing so you don't need username and password. Okay, Uncle Ron and stuff. This is a continuation. Now I'm going to demonstrate how you fix the file sharing problem that comes up when you have 24H2 installed under Windows 11. This is my home screen. I'm sure it looks different than yours. I use a special free program to allow me to adjust my start menu, and this one doesn't have it, but I also like to group icons in a way of functionality. So the first thing in my instructions it says to do is to hold down the Windows button and hit R, and if I do that, up comes the thing, and I'm going to erase this. And the first thing we're going to do, I have Windows 11 Pro, so I have a group policy. It's available under the Pro series. So what I'm going to do is edit the group policy, and that's known as group policy edit .msc, and I hit enter, and up will come the there it is, the group policy editor. And I'm going to expand this out a little bit so I can see better, and you'll see this is a local group policy editor. Okay, this is one of the multiple things that you don't normally ever see playing around with Windows. But underneath of the what you see is a ton of stuff that Windows has to have built into it to keep track of everything. And this is a policy editor that sets policies on security and other settings inside Windows which you don't normally ever play with. Okay, my instructions was to bring group policy up, navigate to computer configuration, which is right here. Then administrative templates was right here, and I'm going to click this and open it up, and you see various administrative templates. Come down to network. I'm going to click on it and open it up, and then come down to LAN Man Workstation, and that's right here, and I'm going to click it, and let's see, click it, and then I'm going to come over here and enable secure guest login. Let's see if I can find that. Enable insecure guest login. Here it is. Enable insecure guest login. So I'm going to double click that. Then this will come up, and you see it's currently not configured. This is enable insecure login service, if you will. I'm going to click enable, and then I'm going to, you might have to scroll on your screen, but you need to do an apply. You do an OK, and then you can close this out. At this point, you're going to have to do a restart. So I'm going to stop at this point and do the restart and come back. Okay, continuation. I've now restarted my computer after doing the group policy edit, and now I'm going to do step 2, and this is where you have to make an entry into Windows Registry. The registry is another big hunk of Windows you normally don't see or deal with, but it contains information about every program and every subsystem that's inside Windows that makes it work like you want to. Again, the instructions are to hold down the Windows key, which is the key on your keyboard. It has a little window picture on it. You hold that down, and this time you press R again, and up will come the run sequence, and this time I'm going to do REGEDI edit, which is Reg Edit or Registry Edit. I'm going to click OK. Now up come the registry. Now in this particular case, it comes up, this is what it normally looks like for the local machine, and what I need to do per instructions is to go to the local machine right here. I'm going to expand it, and then it says to go to system. I'm going to close that up. Local machine. Here is system, and I'm going to open it up. So I'm under local machine. I'm under system. And now it says look for current control set, and that is this one, current control set. I'm going to open that up. Under control, current control set, I need to look for services. Here is services. I open it up. Now it says look for LAN Man Workstation, and I'll come down and find it. It's alphabetical. I'll find LAN Man Workstation. Where did it go? I gotta go ways. LAN Man Workstation. There it is, and I open it up. Now it says to open up parameters. Now these are the parameters associated with the registry of LAN Man Workstation. Now it says if you don't have over here allow insecure guest authority, you need to create a entry on this side for that. And if I look down through here, it does not have that entry. So what I do is I right click in the empty space here, up new will come, and I have to enter a double word 32-bit value. That's what I click. Now I've created a new entry underneath parameters under Landman Workstation, and I need to rename this. When you make entries in the register, they are case sensitive, so you have to do it exactly as instructed. And this says allow capital letter G, allow capital letter G U E S T, and then capital letter A U T H. So you're going to make a new entry into the registry underneath of the local machine Landman Workstation parameters. Allow ALLOW capital GUST. No, allow, it's insecure capital. So I'm going to back here and edit it. Capital INSECURE. So this parameter is going to read allow insecure guest authority. Okay, and I click it. Now I need to double click it and set a value, and the value it says is set it to 1, which is basically means yes. So I now have made the allow insecure guest authority, and I've set it to 1, which means yes, allow it, enable it. Okay, I'm all done with the registry. In this particular case, there is no apply. Once you've edited the registry, that's it. So you close that out. And once again, you have to do a computer restart. So I will stop this section and do a restart and then come back. Okay, I have restarted it after I did the registry edit, and I'm back to my main screen. And now I want to see if I can actually make shared file connections to another computer. And this is how I do it. I'm going to use File Explorer. And right now you can see that I have a shared connection with computer 1, which obviously does work. I had kept that one. But to share another computer, what you do is on this PC, you right click and up will come a window that says Map Network Drive, and you hit that. Now you can assign any drive letter you wish to it. I see I've got G. What if I do H? It doesn't really matter. Now it says you need to enter in this sort of format. So what I'm going to do is // and this is the name RS. This is the name of my wife's computer, and hopefully it will work. So I do finish, and you see it popped up. So if I go back, you'll now see I have and I can look at her drive, which is on another floor, but connected via Ethernet, and I can move around and I can make changes on her drive. So I've got computer 1, which is in my office upstairs. I have my wife's computer. There are 2 others that are sitting on the network upstairs that are laptops, which I normally do not need to transfer anything from. There is another computer here, but I haven't. Now I'll show you what happens. I need to map. There's another computer on the network that I do need to be able to move files back and forth from. So what is G, H, where did it go? I. Okay, and this one is COMPUTER2 / and it's the D drive I'm saving, which is the data drive. Okay, and it did in fact come up. It allows me to see what's on the this is another computer, and this is the D drive or data, not the C drive. I don't want to play around with the C drive is operating system stuff and applications. D drive is where I keep all of the data. And once again, the D drive is on computer 1 and 2, and here is the C drive, the D drive on computer 3, the one I'm currently setting on. Those are all data drives, and they're all have redundant array in them. So the other thing I'd like to show you is, and I'll quickly do it. I'm going to X out of here, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to I can't really do it. I wanted to switch. Okay, I'm now on computer 2, as you see here. In this one, I have not made any registry or group policy edits to it. I'm going to show you what it looks like if you try to do a file share. So I'm going to click this. I'm going to go to this computer. I have the D drive that's on this computer, number 2, and I'm going to try to map a network drive. And this time I'll leave it at Z because it isn't going to work anyway, and I'll show you. This is computer 3/D. I've already changed the registry and the group policy for computer 3, but I have not changed it on the computer I'm currently sitting on. Now if I try to make a connection, it's going to say you got to enter the network credentials. This is what happens if you don't do the group policy edit and the registry edit that I've shown you already. I just wanted to show you, this is what you've probably already seen, and the fixes that I've already described takes care of that problem. You saw that. So that was the only point to this, and I will finish this up and go back to where I was. Okay, I'm back. Now I've showed you how to fix the Windows 11 24H2 file share problem, and that should let's see which one it is. This one. I can never get this green screen stuff like this one. Yeah, makes it only worse. Anyway, enough of that screwing around. Anyway, I've showed you how to fix it, and it's not a hard thing. Do not be afraid of the group policy edit or the registry edit. Just do exactly what I showed you, and you can look it up on the web multiple places. It's Microsoft, I think, in fact, stated how you could do it, and you can print it out. Sorry for that. You can print it out and follow those instructions. It is interesting, when I did computer 2, that was the one that I showed you last, that didn't have it installed and would not properly, it came up with the enter username and password. I actually did both steps before I did a restart, and it appeared to work okay, which is I don't know, I suggest you follow what Microsoft said, is you do the group policy edit first, and then do a restart, and then do the registry edit, and then do a restart. But I did them both at the same time without a restart, and it did work, so you can try that if you want. Anyway, today is the 1st of February 2025, and I hope this helps you if you have that particular problem. Again, I like sharing data around my local area private network, and Wi-Fi. Oh, by the way, there is a program that I like a lot that I run on Apple, and it's called File Browser. You buy it once, and then as far as I can tell you, get updates to it for life because I keep getting them. And what that allows you to do is you can file browse any of the drives on your network that you set File Browser up to see. And it uses simple SMP transfer protocol. It doesn't require any username, log on, or anything else, and I find it I have a movie server down here, and on my iPad at bedtime I can bring up a movie right off of one of my servers. So if you have an Apple product, you can look into File Browser, because that'll let you easily see files, images, anything you want on any of the drives that you have on your network. This should take care of it. This is Uncle Ron's stuff. Hopefully it helps. I'm now going to compile all individual segments into one big chunk. Bye-bye for now.